They told me fire only burns. They told me I would end in ash, but I learned something different. Every spark can outlast the past. I grew up with a question mark, a name that felt too heavy to hold. Whispers chasing in the dark, stories about bloodlines cold. But I'm not a shadow of yesterday. I'm not a rumor on the sea. I'm more than what they say. I decide who I will be. I said with laughter in my lungs, brothers on my side through storms. We were reckless, we were young, but that's where courage is born. If the world wants to test my flame, let it try, let it try. I don't run from my own name. I let it shine, let it shine. I was born from flames, but I choose my light. Not defined by the past. I fight, I rise, I burn, but I don't break. Every scar is a vow I make. If the tide pulls hard, I'll stand my ground. Hear my fire roar out loud. I'm more than fate, more than blame. I'm living proof I chose my flame. I used to wonder if I should exist, if the world would be better without my spark. But love showed up in a clenched fist and turned my doubt into a mark. A captain who believed in me, a crew who called my name. They didn't care about history, they only saw the flame. So I learned that worth isn't inherited, it's built in the heat of the fight. Every time I stood and defended what I felt was right. If the sky cracks open wide, let it fall, let it fall. I won't hide what's inside. I'll give it all, give it all. I was born from flames, but I choose my light. Not defined by the past. I fight, I rise, I burn, but I don't break. Every scar is a vow I make. If the tide pulls hard, I'll stand my ground. Hear my fire roar out loud. I'm more than fate, more than blame. I'm living proof I chose my flame. To anyone who feels misplaced, like your name is a weight you carry, you're not a mistake, you're not erased. Your spark is necessary. You don't know the world's your shame. You don't have to hide your fire. You get to choose your name. You get to climb higher. Even if the night feels long, even if they doubt your spark, you're stronger than where you're from. You're brighter than the dawn. We are born from flames, we choose our light. We don't surrender without a fight. We rise, we burn, but we don't break. Every scar is a vow we make. If the tide pulls hard, we stand our ground. Let our fire roar out loud. We are more than fate, more than blame. We're living proof we choose our flame. So let them talk, let them say we're too wild to be tamed. I'll keep burning anyway, 'cause I was never just a name. I'm not the past they tried to claim. I'm the fire that became my own reason, my own aim. Born from flames, built by choice. Yeah. They said I was reckless, too loud, too broken. But you ever notice something? The ones they call trash are the ones who rebuild the world. I was born in a storm, iron in my veins, laughing at the lightning dancing in the rain. They tried to chain my spark, said kids stay small, but I was built to rise, not crawl. They pointed at the scars on my skin, said you'll never win, you'll never fit in. But every dent, every crack they see is just more metal strengthening me. I don't bend easy, I don't break clean. I turn every loss into gasoline. I don't wait in line. If the door won't open, I redesign. I'm built from scrap, from the pieces you left behind. Stack my dreams one bolt at a time. Every scar, every crack, just another reason I attack. I rise, I shine, I snap right back. I'm built from scrap. Hey, turn the pressure into steel. Hey, turn the doubt into a shield. Hey, every setback turns to power in my hands. Listen, you don't have to be polished, you don't have to be perfect, you don't have to be quiet to be worthy. If they say you're too much, maybe the world just isn't enough yet. Take your broken parts, take your restless heart, take the fire they don't understand, and build something louder, build something better, build something no one can tear apart. From scrap, from scrap, from scrap. Turn the rust into gold, turn the doubt into bold, turn the fear into fuel in your soul. Now I smile at the storm clouds forming. They don't scare me, they're just warning. Something big is on its way, and I was made for days like this. I don't need their crown or throne, I'd rather build one of my own. Piece by piece, spark by spark, lighting up the dark. If I fall, I build higher. If I burn, I spark fire. If they laugh, I laugh louder, 'cause I'm stronger. I'm built from scrap, from the pieces you left behind. Stack my dreams one bolt at a time. They called me wild, they called me wrong. Now they're singing to my song. I rise, I shine, I snap right back. I'm built from scrap. Nothing's wasted. I remake it. Every setback turns to power in my hands. Yeah. Keep your perfect, keep your safe. I'll take the noise, I'll take the risk, I'll take the scraps, and build a future they never saw coming. Yeah, I've been quiet, but I've been ready. I was raised on rules and pressure, cold halls, no applause. Every scar became a lesson, every loss rewrote the laws. They taught me how to stand still, how to never show my hand. But inside I felt the fire, I was built to understand. I don't shout, I don't tremble, I don't break when they stare. I don't chase empty noise, I sharpen silence like prayer. They mistook my calm for weakness, thought my smile meant I'd fall, but I was training in the dark while they were ready at all. I don't need luck on my side, I don't wait for the sign. Every step, every breath, yeah, I heard what is mine. I'm built to evolve, I rise every time. Stronger than yesterday, clearer my mind. I don't rush, I arrive, I don't fold, I survive. Still smiling while I climb. I'm built to evolve, pressure feels light. Every hit just teaches me how to fight. I don't break, I refine, yeah, the future is mine. I was built to evolve. Still smiling, still strong. I was right all along. I've been doubted, underestimated, called a tool, called a ghost. But I learned to trust my heartbeat when I needed it most. I don't need a loud entrance, I don't need a parade. I let discipline speak when the noise starts to fade. Every fall recalibrated, every loss refined my frame. I don't run from who I was, I just upgraded the name. They ask how I stay so steady when the ground starts to slide. I just breathe, fix my posture, and let focus decide. I don't fear what I've become, I don't fear who I've been. Every version of me was a step toward the way. I'm built to evolve, I rise true power's balance, knowing what's fake and what's real. I don't fight just to prove it, I don't win just to boast. I protect what I built and I trust what I know most. Every breath in control, every move by design. I'm not chasing perfection, I'm just sharpening time. I'm built to evolve, watch me go. Every step's intentional. I stay calm in the storm, yeah I shine, yeah I grow. I'm built to evolve, can't slow me down. I don't need the crowd around. I stand tall, I align, yeah the future is mine. I'm built to evolve, heart made of steel, but I still know how to feel. I don't crack, I refine, yeah the future is mine. I was built for this. I wake up before the daylight, weight of the world on my shoulders. Yeah, it's heavy, but it fits right. Pressure makes diamonds bolder. They don't see what it cost me, they don't feel what I carry. But every scar taught me to stand when things are scary. Yeah, I felt the burn, yeah, I felt the strain, but I learned to turn every drop of pain into fuel, into fire, into something unbreakable. I don't fold under pressure, I rise unstoppable. I was built to withstand every storm, every stand. When the heat comes close, I don't run, I expand. Turn the poison into power, turn the pressure into flame. If the world wants a guardian, I'll answer in my name. I was built to withstand, yeah, I'm stronger than they planned. You can test me, you can push me, but I'll always take command. Some days feel overwhelming, some nights feel too long, but I learn from the tension that discomfort makes you strong. I've got dreams to defend, got people who rely on me. I won't bend at the end, I stand with integrity. They don't know the discipline, the quiet sacrifice, the battles fought within to choose strength over spite. Yeah, I felt the doubt, yeah, I felt alone, but I found my route and I built my throne. Out of trials, out of strain, out of lessons undeniable. Every setback I survived made me reliable. I was built to withstand every storm, every stand. When the heat comes close, I don't run, I expand. Turn the poison into power, turn the pressure into flame. If the world needs protection, I'll be first in the frame. I was built to withstand, yeah, I'm stronger than they planned. You can test me, you can push me, but I'll always take command. Stand firm, don't break. Your limits are yours to remake. Hands up, we endure. Hands up, we rise. Strength isn't fury, it's discipline disguised. We don't quit when it's hard, we don't fold when it stings. We turn hardship into armor and responsibility into wings. I guard what I believe in, even when it costs me sleep. Responsibility isn't weakness, it's a promise that I keep. If it hurts, that means I care. If it's heavy, that means it's real. But I don't collapse in despair, I convert what I feel into focus, into balance, into something refined, into courage, into patience, into power aligned. Let the pressure rise, let the critics speak. I've been forged in fire, I don't crack, I peak. Every trial shaped me, every fall improved. I'm not here by accident, I was trained, I was moved. I was built to withstand every storm, every stand. When the heat comes close, I don't run, I expand. Turn the poison into power, turn the pressure into flame. If the world understand.
I grew up under midnight skies, counting stars with fearless eyes. They said the world was far too wide, but I felt the pull of every tie. A restless heart in moonlit air, wind through silver strands of hair. They told me stay, don't cross that line, but the horizon whispered, you are mine. I wasn't born to stand and wait, I wasn't built to hesitate. Every step beyond the shore felt like something I'd live for. Through the dark I learned to glow, even when I felt alone. If the night tries to hold me down, I rise with a brighter sound. I'll chase the dawn, I'll race the light, run through the shadows into bright. Even if the sky turns gray, I'll find my own way. No chains on me, no fear inside. I carry courage like a tie. Every fall just makes me strong. I belong where I belong. I'll chase the dawn. I'll chase the dawn. I felt the cold of losing days, heard the silence after praise, but every tear I let it fall only built me standing tall. I seen the dark side of the moon, felt the weight of leaving too soon, but memories don't break my stride. They walk beside me as my guide. I learned that strength is quiet fire, burning soft but rising higher. You don't need a crown to shine, you just need a heart like mine. Then the clouds try to hide the glow, I remember what I know. Even in the deepest night, there's a spark that leads to light. I'll chase the dawn, I'll race the light, run through the shadows into bright. Even if the sky turns gray, I'll find my own way. No chains on me, no fear inside. I carry courage like a tie. Every fall just makes me strong. I belong where I belong. I'll chase the dawn. If I tremble, I still move. If I stumble, I still prove that the heart that dares to dream is stronger than it seems. I don't need the world's applause, I don't fight for perfect cause. I just follow what is true, the fire that calls me through. The moon may fade, the night may end, but I'll stand up again. Every scar, every new start, etched in a fearless heart. I'll chase the dawn, I'll claim the sky, spread my hope and let it fly. Every shadow that I faced only made me brave. No doubt can steal the spark I've grown. This wild light is all my own. Through the storm or through the calm, I'll keep moving on. I'll chase the dawn. I'll chase the dawn, and I won't turn. They watch me walking, clipboard calm, heels on the floor. They think they know me, but they've never rate the score. I smile polite, but my mind's already 5 steps ahead. Quiet storms don't warn you, they just move instead. I don't raise my voice to feel tall, I don't rush just to win a call. Every detail's locked inside, I make pressure feel light. They mistake calm for weak, say I'm cold, say I'm sleek, but discipline's a language and I speak it every week. I keep notes, I keep time, I keep balance in my spine. When the room starts shaking, I'm the one who draws the line. They talk loud, I work clean. when I take my time. Say I'm late, say I'm fine, but timing's not about speed, it's about reading the signs. I've been judged by a look, by a tone, by a book, but you can't measure depth with the surface level hook. I stay clean, stay precise, I don't gamble, I calculate every loss I ever took. Turn into a better ray, they rush loud, I move smart, every win starts in the heart. I don't need to break a sweat to make outcomes reset. Let them talk, let them try, I don't blink, I don't lie. When the moment finally hits, I'm the calm in the sky. I rise with grace under pressure, smile steady, heart sharp as ever. They don't see it till it's done, but I've already won. I move smooth, never messy, clear mind, but always ready. I don't fight for attention, I command it in silence. I rise with grace under pressure, cool hands, warm ambition. While they panic, I deliver. That's my winning condition. I've been doubted, underestimated, called distant, called calculated, but control is my superpower. I bloom brightest in the hour. When the clock starts counting down, I don't shake, I don't frown, I don't scream, I don't chase. I let excellence make the sound. Hey. Steady breath, clear mind, all mine. Under pressure, every move feels lighter. The more they push, the more I shine. Perfect focus every time. I rise with grace under pressure. Feel calm, nothing can sever. They move fast, I move right, and I win by staying bright. I don't need to prove my name, I let results do the talking. Quiet wins echo the longest, and I've been walking this way. Grace under pressure, that's how I stay. Grace under pressure, every single day.
The tide rolls in, I feel it rise. Salt in the wind, fire in my eyes. They said a scar would slow me down, but I wear it like a golden crown. Raise your glass, don't fear the fall. Every giant once felt small. The sea don't bend for kings or thrones. You find your strength when you stand alone. I've lost a hand, but not my way. Some things are worth the price you pay. If you're scared, just stand with me. Courage is contagious, can't you see? I laugh at the storm, let it roar. I've been broken before, but I'm stronger than the waves that crash. I'm the spark in the flash. Sometimes strength is letting go, sometimes power saying no. I gave my arm to guard a dream, and I do it all again, it seems, because the future's in your hands, and I believe in where you stand. So lift your head, don't hide your scars, that proof you've sailed through darker stars. Your story's not a weight to drag, it's the reason you raise your flag. We laugh at the storm, let it roar. We've been broken before, but we're stronger than the waves that crash. We're the spark in the flash. If they tell you you're too small, that's the moment you stand tall. You don't need a perfect plan, just a heart that dares to stand. Oh, we rise with the heart of a captain laugh. So come aboard, don't fear the sea, the best version of you is free. And if you ever lose your way, remember what I always say, a dream's worth every scar you bear. So chase it like you just don't care. Laugh loud when the thunder claps, that's the heart of a captain who laughs. I remember winter breathing down my neck, gray skies, broken promises, unpaid debts. A quiet room with a ticking clock, doctors whispering what hope was not. I thought the world had closed its door, thought I was worth nothing more. Then a number fading on a chart with the silence growing in my heart. Then a clumsy knock, a crooked grin, a man who tripped but walked right in. Fire in his eyes, coat torn and red, laughing louder than the fear I fed. He said, kid, the night ain't permanent, you just don't see the sunrise yet. He couldn't talk the way he wanted to, but somehow said what I needed to. In scribbled notes and reckless plans, he reached for me with steady hands. He burned his name into the rain, turned my sorrow into flame. Fell downstairs and set off sparks, lit fireworks inside my dark. He never let me call it fate, never let me call it late. Said your story's barely begun, you haven't seen what you'll become. He stole me out of hospital halls, past siren soldiers, prison walls. Not just from chains I couldn't see, but from the lie I was misery. Told me pain is not your crown, you don't exist to just fall down. Your heartbeat isn't ticking doom, it's counting down to make more room for oceans. You will learn to steer for storms that disappear, for laughter louder than your doubt, for dreams that punch their way back out. He taught me how to smile in the fire, how to stand even when I'm tired, how to look at the sky and say I'm not done, not today. He showed me scars can turn to light, turn my midnight into bright. Now every step I take is proof hope can grow from broken youth. When the world says you're too small, I hear his voice above it all. You're meant to live, not just survive. Go show them you're alive. We ran through snow and shattered glass, past futures people said wouldn't last. He slipped, he laughed, he lit a spark, like sunrise racing through the dark. He said don't carry hate like weight, it'll bend your spine and twist your fate. Revenge will never set you free, but love that rewrites history. I didn't understand it then, why he risk it all again, why he stand against the tide, with no armor left to hide. But courage doesn't need applause, it doesn't flinch, it doesn't pause. It looks at fear and answers back with heart intact. I'll fill the lack. He said you'll walk your path alone, but you won't walk without what's sewn inside your chest. Beneath the pain is strength that storms can't drain. The world can shout, the sky can crack, but kindness is a counterattack. A quiet power, fierce and wide, that turns the whole dark tide. He taught me how to smile There was a moment cold and still where time itself refused to move. A sacrifice against the will of every rule we thought we knew. He smiled like it was all okay, like this was just another day, like losing wasn't what it seemed, because he'd already seen my dream. He gave me something death can't take, a reason bigger than heartbreak, a map without a single line, just fate that said the future's mine. I don't chase ghosts, I chase the sun. I don't run back, I forward run. I carry laughter in my chest, the loudest tribute is my past. So when I draw my blade at night, it isn't anger, it's the light of every lesson that he gave, of every life he chose to save. I don't fight because I'm cursed, I fight because he saw me first. Not as a victim, not as weak, but as the strength I didn't seek. He didn't just save a child that day, he rewrote what my fate would say. And every breath I take is loud, enough to make him proud. He taught me how to smile in the fire, how to build a dream higher, how to turn a closing door into something more. He showed me winter doesn't win, spring is always hiding in the cracks beneath the frozen ground, where fearless hearts are found. When the world says give it up, I'll lift my chin, I'll stand up. I'm not the boy who feared goodbye, I'm the proof that hope won't die. He taught me how to live out loud, to stand unshaken, unbowed. In every storm I walk through now, I walk it with his vow. You're meant to live, not just survive. Go show them you're alive. Some nights alone, but I don't feel it in my bones, because I know what warmth can be, a spark passed down to me. Yeah, even the strongest hearts feel heavy sometimes, but they keep going anyway. I learned real early how to stand alone, carry the weight that nobody knows. Smiles can hide what words won't say, still I choose hope at the end of the day. I've seen fear in 1,000 eyes, felt every tear they tried to hide. If taking the hurt helps someone breathe, then give it to me, yeah, give it to me. They say I'm quiet, say I'm made of stone, but love is loud when you carry it home. I don't need glory, I don't need fame, I just want tomorrow to hurt less than today. I carry the pain so you can fly, I'll take the storm, I'll be the sky. If you're too tired, lean on me, I'll stand strong so you can be free. I won't break, I won't run, even when the road feels long. I carry the pain so you can fly, that's how we survive. I've walked through fire with a steady pace, every scar still knows its place. Strength ain't loud, it doesn't scream, sometimes it's choosing to still believe. Hands held out when hope was gone, pushed you forward, said go on. If your dream needs room to grow, I'll clear the path, I'll let you go. The world can be heavy, I know it well, but kindness is stronger than any hell. If love is a burden, stands between the sword and field. But every life that made it through is proof that what I did was true. If my heart cracks, it still beats strong. It's been learning love all along. If this is the price to see you smile, I'd pay it every time. So run, don't look back. Dream bigger than the past. I'll be right here, holding the line, giving you time. I carry the pain so you can fly. I'll take the storm, I'll be the sky. If you're too tired, lean on me. I'll stand strong so you can be free. I won't fade, I won't fall, even when I feel it all. I carry the pain so you can fly. That's how we rise. Kindness is strength, hope is a choice. And even in silence, you still have a voice. Yeah, fly free.
They told me fire only burns. They told me I would end in ash, but I learned something different. Every spark can outlast the past. I grew up with a question mark, a name that felt too heavy to hold. Whispers chasing in the dark, stories about blood and lines cold. But I'm not a shadow of yesterday, I'm not a rumor on the sea. I'm more than what they say. I decide who I will be. I'll sail with laughter in my lungs, brothers at my side through storms. We were reckless, we were young, but that's where courage is born. The world wants to test my flame, let it try, let it try. I don't run from my own name, I let it shine, let it shine. I was born from flames, but I choose my light. Not defined by the past I fight. I rise, I burn, but I don't break. Every scar is a vow I made. If the tide blows hard, I'll stand my ground. Hear my fire roar out loud. I'm more than fate, more than blame. I'm living proof I chose my flame. I chose my flame. I used to wonder if I should exist, if the world would be better without my spark. But love showed up in a clenched fist and turned my doubt into a mark. A captain who believed in me, a crew who called my name. They didn't care about history, they only saw the flame. So I learned that worth isn't inherited, it's built in the heat of the fight. Every time I stood and defended what I felt was right. If the sky cracks open wide, let it fall, let it fall. I won't hide what's inside, I'll give it all, give it all. I was born from flames, but I choose my way. Not defined by the past I fight. I rise, I burn, but I don't break. Every scar is a battle I made. The tide goes high, I'll stand my ground. Hear my fire roar out loud. I'm more than fate, more than brave. I'm living proof I chose my fight. To anyone who feels misplaced, like your name is the way you carry. You're not a mistake, you're not erased. Your spark is necessary. Don't hold the world your shame. You don't have to hide your fire. You get to choose your name. You get to climb higher. Even if the night feels long, even if they doubt your spark, you're stronger than where you're from. You're brighter than the dark. We were born from flames, we choose our light. We all surrender without a fight. We rise, we burn, but we don't break. Every scar is a vow we made. If the tide goes hard, we stand our ground. Let our fire roar out loud. We're more than fate, more than blame. We're living proof we choose our flame. So let them talk, let them say we're too wild to be tamed. I'll keep burning anyway. This I was never just a name. I'm not the past they try to claim. I'm the fire that became my own reason, my own aim. One's own flames, built by choice. I used to stare at distant lines, receding sky and hope heights, tracing futures in the sand, dreams too big for trembling hands. But every storm that crossed my way carved my courage day by day. I learned the language of the tide, how to survive when fear would rise, counting stars to calm my heart, mapping light inside the dark. They said the waves were far too wild for someone lost and just a child, but I held tight to something more, a quiet voice I couldn't ignore. I'm not the past I left behind, I'm every step I dare to climb. Every scar became a sign, every tear turned into shine. I don't wait for fate to call, I choose the wind, I take it all. I draw my own horizon, no more standing in the rain. I chart the sky inside me, sunlight running through my veins. I'm not afraid of open water, I was born to chase the blue. Every line I'm drawing forward leads me closer to the truth. The storm can try to shake me, but I'm stronger than it seems. I don't follow someone's compass, I'm the map of all my dreams. Coins can't buy the things I found, like laughter echoing around, a crew that feels like solid ground when everything is spinning down. I used to think I had to run from shadows blocking out the sun, but now I stand and let it blaze. No more hiding who I am, the world is wide and so am I, and I refuse to shrink my sky. Every no became my spark, every doubt lit up the dark. If the future looks unsure, I'll sketch it brighter than before. I draw my own horizon, no more standing in the rain. I chart the sky inside me, sunlight running through my veins. I'm not afraid of open water, I was born to chase the blue. Every line I'm drawing forward leads me closer to the truth. The storm can try to shake me, but I'm stronger than it seems. I don't follow someone's compass, I'm the map of all my dreams. There was a time I felt so small, like I was nothing at all. But freedom isn't something found, it's built the moment you stand your ground. You don't need permission to rewrite your own condition. The ocean doesn't ask your name, it just dares you to be brave. So let the lightning crack the sky, I've got fire in my eyes. I won't shrink and I won't bend, this is where my story begins. I draw my own horizon, watch me rise above the waves. I turn the fear to power every single time I brave. No more waiting for tomorrow, I am living it right now. Every star I ever wished on is inside my heartbeat loud. I'm not afraid of open water, I was born to chase the blue. Every line I'm drawing forward leads me closer, closer to you. The storm can try to shake me, but I'm stronger than it seems. I don't follow someone's compass, I'm the map of all my dreams. If the sky is wide and endless, then so am I. If the sea is full of chances, so am I draw my own horizon. Told me I was too much, too proud, too loud, too bright. But I learned something early, I don't dim my light. I walked alone through quiet rooms with eyes that never saw me whole. They only love the surface shine, never the heart I held below. I learned to stand chin lifted high, even when the world looked down. Every scar became a crown I wore it, never backing out. I used to hide what made me strong, thinking love and bending small. But I don't break just to belong. I rise above it all. I know my worth, I know my name. I don't need chains to make you stay. If you walk away, I'll still stand tall. I was complete before you called. I shine my way, I choose myself. I don't need saving, I found my help. Say what you want, I'm still in bloom. I know my worth, and so do you. Yeah, yeah. I know my worth. Yeah, yeah. I put me first. I gave my heart once, gave it deep. Learn love can cut like sharpened glass. But even pain can teach you truth and help you outgrow your past. I stopped apologizing for the way my fire lights the room. If they can't handle how I glow, that's not my fear, that's their doom. I don't chase love that makes me small. I don't beg for half a dream. If you can't meet me where I stand, you don't deserve the queen in me. I know my worth, I know my name. I don't need chains to make you stay. If you walk away, I'll still stand tall. I was complete before you called. I shine my way, I choose myself. I don't need saving, I found my help. Say what you want, I'm still in bloom. I know my worth, and so do you. If you've been hurt, if you've been used, if they mistook your heart for weakness too, hear me now, don't change your flame. You weren't made to play it safe. Stand up straight, dry those tears. Your crown was always there. Every note just let me hear, every fall made vision clear. I don't need permission now. I rise, watch me rise. I know my worth, I know my name. I don't need fear to feel okay. If the world doubts me, I still stand tall. I was enough before it all. I shine my way, I choose myself. I don't lose love by loving self. Say it out loud, let it bloom. I know my worth. Yeah, I know my worth, and so do you. Walk proud, love deep, never beg for what you are. Hey! Turn it up, turn it up. I'm not shrinking for the world anymore. They look at me like I'm just a phase, like I'll grow out of these 5 days. Whispers say you're too young to lead, but they don't know what I've seen. Clock hands spinning, they try to decide how old my dreams are allowed to rise. They measure strength by numbers and time, but my heartbeat breaks their lines. I've tasted storms of swallowed fear, still standing tall right here. They think they know the shape I'll take, but I'm more than their mistake. You don't get to tell me when I'm ready to begin. My future's not a cage you lock, or something you control with a tick-tock. I won't stay small, I won't shrink down for anybody at all. If I fall, I rise twice as tall. You can't decide my height. I won't stay small. Got a hunger that outgrows every wall, every doubt, every label you call. Watch me rewrite it all. I won't stay small. No, I won't stay small. No, I won't stay small. They call me reckless, future tight, rapping neat in black and white, but I was never meant to fit inside their counterfeit. There's more to me than what you see, more than age or history. I carry more than people know, a heart that chose to grow. Some days I feel the weight inside of things I never got to hide, but I won't let the past decide the fire in my stride. I've cried, I fought, I've learned, I've burned and still returned. If growing up means losing spark, I'll light the dark. I was never fragile glass, I was pressure forged in brass. Every doubt that held me down built the crown. You thought I'd fade with time, but time bends to my climb. I choose how high I go, and now I know I won't stay small, I won't shrink down for anybody at all. If I fall, I rise twice as tall. You can't decide my height. I won't stay small, won't stay small. Got a hunger that outgrows every wall, every doubt, every label you call. Watch me rewrite it all. I won't stay small. No more shrinking in the hall. I'm standing 10 feet tall. They said, wait your turn. I said, watch me burn. They said, you'll understand when you're grown. I smiled. I already own my throne. Fade out with change. Hey, hey,
Yeah. Another morning by the waterline. Let's build it again. I've seen the city bend in the rain, watch the cracks grow wider every day. They said let it sink, let it go, but I've never walked away. Hands worn down, heart still strong, blueprint stained from nights too long. Every bolt, every scar reminds me who we are when the tides get high and the walls give way. I don't curse the storm, I make a better frame. So I fix it again, yeah, I fix it again. If it breaks, if it bends, I'll be there till the end. I don't run, I don't hide. When the water starts to rise, I believe in tomorrow. So I fix it again. Brick by brick, dream by dream, yeah. Still standing, still serene. They laugh at the tools in my hands, say hope's not part of the plan. But I've seen weak things stand tall when someone believes they can. Every failure taught me how to hold the line, to stand my ground. This city's more than stone and steel, it's every promise we rebuild. If the night feels long and the future shakes, I don't wait for luck, I design my fate. So I fix it again, yeah, I fix it again. If it cracks, if it strains, I won't call it the end. Let the doubts flood in, I'll rise higher than them. I believe in tomorrow. So I fix it again. I've lost some things I can't replace, old smiles, familiar faces, but even grief can be a guide if you let it shape you right. I build for those who still believe, for every kid who dares to dream. If they ask me why I try, I point ahead, not behind. If the world says quit today, I answer back, not this way. I don't need perfect skies, just the courage to try. So I fix it again, yeah, I fix it again. Every fall, every test only proves who I am. Through the storms, through the pain, through the years that demand, I believe in tomorrow. So I fix it again. We fix it again, side by side, hand in hand. If it breaks, if it bends, we'll be stronger than then. Let the future roll in, let the next chapter begin. We believe in tomorrow. ground. Never let hope go, yeah. We fix it again.
Crowd lights flicker in the dark tonight. Hands up high like stars in flight. Hear the first note cut through the fear. If you're lost, just come stand here. They told me dreams are fragile things, break too loud when a heart still sings. But I kept writing melodies in the silence nobody sees. I know the weight behind your smile, the quiet storms you hide a while. Every tear you never show turns to rhythm when you let it go. I felt alone in a crowded room, dancing with doubt like a shadow tune. But every echo inside my chest says your voice is what you do best. So if the world feels cold and gray, if hope keeps slipping far away, close your eyes, I'll count to three. Let the music set you free. I'll sing you free, louder than the doubt, brighter than the fear you're fighting now. Every broken note you're holding in, turn it up, let the light begin. We're not small, we're not unseen, we're more than what we've ever been. Raise your voice, let your heart believe. I'll sing you free, I'll sing you free. They say perfection wins the stage, but scars can shine at any age. You don't have to hide your pain, every crack lets in the rain. And rain can make the flowers grow, even when you feel so low. You don't need to stand alone, the song can be your second home. I've made mistakes, I felt regret, notes I wish I could forget. But every wrong turned into art, every ending sparked a start. If you're scared, you're not enough. If the climb is getting tough, hear my voice inside your chest. You're still worthy, you're still blessed. I'll sing you free, louder than the doubt, brighter than the fear you're fighting now. Every broken note you're holding in, turn it up, let the light begin. We're not small, we're not unseen, we're more than what we've ever been. Raise your voice, let your heart believe. I'll sing you free, I'll sing you free. Even if the spotlight fades, even if the crowd won't stay, the song we built won't disappear. It's living in you crystal clear. You don't need a perfect line, just a beating heart in time. When your world feels out of key, remember you still sing with me. Clap your hands, feel the sound, let it shake the broken ground. Every dream you thought was gone is still alive inside this song. I'll sing you free, stronger than before. Open up every locked door, let your doubts fall to the floor. You don't have to hide anymore. We are light, we are fire, we are hope, climbing higher. Raise your voice, let your heart believe. I'll sing you free, I'll sing you free. One more time, don't let it leave. Every soul deserves to breathe. Sing it loud, together we are finally free, finally free. When the night feels incomplete, hear this melody repeat. If you're searching for relief, just remember you can sing yourself free. Oh, we learn to trust the tide. I used to count the stars at night, holding dreams too big to hide. Maps were drawn inside my heart, waiting for my start. told to dim down what's inside. But happiness is not a flaw, it's how I stand when others fall. I learned to think and laugh and sing. Can their bright colors do a thing? You don't need scars to say you're real. Sometimes a smile is the shield. I don't fight like them, I don't walk their line. I turn every doubt into fuel that shine. I shine my way, I play my game. I rise with laughter, not with shame. They said I fall, I proved them wrong. My joy is loud, my hope is strong. I don't need fate to win the day. I sparkle through it, shine my way. If they laugh, breath them laugh, I'll be glowing when they fade. I lose myself to win, I stayed, why unafraid? You can keep your heavy crown, I'll wear confidence instead. Every step, every sound is the joy I never shed. I shine my way, I stay me, no mess, no kid. Just free if the world says tone it down. I turn up and own the sound. I don't need gain to prove I stay. I sparkle through and shine my way. Yeah, I shine my way every single day. Yeah. They say I'm negative, but I'm still standing. And watch this, I wake up with a side clouds in my head. They say you're too soft, you're better off in bed. I joke about the worst, laugh at the pain, but every little step, yeah, I still remain. They don't see the courage in my quiet days, or how I face the dark in my own strange ways. I feel it all, I never pretend, but feeling everything is how I've been, not end. I've cried, I've doubted, I've been afraid, but I'm still here, I'm self-made. If hope is fragile, then so am I, and fragile things still touch the sky. I'm smiling through the gloom, watch me rise, even with the rain behind my eyes. I turn my fears into something cute. I fall apart, but I reboot. I don't need to be fearless or loud, I shine even under storm clouds. Call me weak, I'll prove you wrong. I carry my heart, and it's strong. Yeah, I wobble, but I don't break. Every little ghost is a step I take. I hide behind jokes, bows and lace, but I still stand tall in my own space. Being sensitive's my secret skill. I feel the world deeper, always will. I've learned that strength isn't sharp or mean. Sometimes it's soft, pastel, unseen. If I feel low, I let it flow, then lift myself up nice and slow. I felt small, I felt behind, but I move at my own time. I don't rush, I don't erase. Every scar has a gentle place. I'm smiling through the gloom, watch me rise, even with the rain behind my eyes. I turn my fears into something cute. I fall apart, but I reboot. I don't need to be fearless or loud, I shine even under storm clouds. Call me weak, I'll prove you wrong. I carry my heart, and it's strong. Feeling low doesn't mean you're done, it just means you're human. I've been told give up, what's the use? But I turn that doubt into my truth. I float through life in my own way, even will me heart still glow someday. I don't chase what I'm not meant to be, I choose myself unapologetically. If I rest, it's not defeat, it's how I get back on my feet. I've learned my tears don't mean I'm weak, they mean my heart still dares to speak. I don't disappear when things go wrong, I stay, and that's my power song. I'm smiling through the gloom, watch me rise, even with the rain stay. I'm smiling through the gloom, still I rise. There's a spark in these tired eyes. I turn my fears into something bright. Even ghosts fade in the light. I don't need your mission to be me. Soft, strange, strong and free. I carry my heart everywhere I go, and that's the bravest thing I know. Still standing, still stand, still me.
Yeah, still here, still laughing. They laugh when I walk the lake, set my dreams the best that they call me lazy, call me weak, but me never saw me bleed. I've slept on broken nights, woke up still ready to fight. You can mock the way I moved, but I'm still chasing truth. I lost it all once before, so my name hit the floor. But if the dark taught me one thing, I don't vanish, I transform. I'm still standing in the dark, still got fire in my heart. You can take my tread and flow, but you'll never take my spark. I laugh loud, I rise slow, I rebuild what you don't know. Even shadows burn to shine. They'll still alive, still alive, still alive. Watch me climb. I wore scars like every chains, carried ghosts inside my veins. Every loss is something true, every fall taught me to move. They say give up, it's too late, but time blends when you wait. I don't rush, I don't race, I survive at my own pace. If you've ever felt ignored, if your hope feels locked behind doors, hear me now, I've been there too, and I'm still here, so why not you? I'm still standing in the dark, still got fire in my heart. You can take my club and flow, but you'll never take my spark. I laugh loud, I rise slow, I rebuild what you don't know. Even shadows burn to shine. Yeah, I'm still alive, still mine. Diamond chains something real, chains don't die, they heal. They hide when you're in pain, wait for your name. I was broken, I was slow, still I learned to grow. If you stumble, that's okay, darkness doesn't mean delay. Yeah! Take your time, breathe it in. You're not done, you begin. Don't meet their pause, I don't follow their laws. I block castles from rebed, and I place my flag on them. You see failure, I see proof. I still run, but you couldn't move. It's like smile, let's not pretend. It's because I didn't end. If the world said you're too far gone, but your heart keeps beating on, that's your sign. Don't write in vain. You're not lost, you're just delayed. I'm still standing in the dark, still got fire in my heart. I don't need to prove a thing, I already know my worth. I laugh out, I path was calculated, every battle already won. Spreads on the table, cards face down, whispers in the darkened room. Told me odds were not in my favor, told me I was facing doom. But I don't live in percentages, I don't breathe in doubt, I don't bow to probability or let the fear play out. The stars can draw their quiet lines, the sky can make its claim, but destiny's a starting point. It doesn't end the game. If fate's a script already written, then I'll grab the pen myself. No prophecy can lock me in, no future on a shelf. The cards don't own me, the odds don't control me. I'm more than what the numbers say, I choose my way. The future's shifting, every step I'm lifting. I turn the fear into belief, I rewrite destiny. Let the winds blow wild and free, let the world predict defeat. I'm standing tall, I still believe. The cards don't own me. Every reading said be cautious, every sign said step aside. But something deeper in my heartbeat said it's time to decide. Not every risk is meant to break you, not every storm's a loss. Sometimes the path that scares you most is where you pay the cost. The cost is just another lesson, pain is proof you tried. Failure is a page that turns, not a place to hide. I've seen the worst case drawn in ink, I've seen the shadows fall, but courage isn't zero fear, it's standing through it all. If fate's a storm that's rolling in, then I'll become the flame. If destiny's a silent chain, I'll never wear its name. The cards don't own me, the odds don't control me. I'm more than what the numbers say, I choose my way. The future's shifting, every step I'm lifting. I turn the fear into belief, I rewrite destiny. Let the winds blow wild and free, let the world predict defeat. I'm standing tall, I still believe. The cards don't own me. Maybe the world sees patterns, maybe they measure dreams, maybe they draw conclusions from what the surface seems. But they don't feel this fire burning in my chest. They don't see the quiet strength that rises from the test. I'm not a statistic, I'm not a line of chance. I'm every scar that shaped me, every second chance. The deck may shuffle endlessly, but here's what I can see. The greatest power in this world is choosing who I'll be. The cards don't own me, the odds don't control me. I'm more than what the numbers say, I choose my way. No chain can bind me, no future can define me. I build a path beneath my feet, I move the stars for me. Let the winds blow wild and free, let the world predict defeat. I'm standing tall, I still believe. The cards don't own me. Cards don't own me, the odds don't control me. I'm stronger than uncertainty, I claim my victory. The sky is turning, the fire's burning. No prophecy can silence me, I shape my destiny. Let the world keep guessing wrong, I've known my strength all along. I'm rising higher endlessly. The cards don't own me, no fate can cage me, no fear can stage me. I am the one who holds the key. The cards don't own me. Lay the cards down, let the future breathe. I'll walk forward in what I believe. Destiny's not a prison door, it's just where stories start. The strongest force in any world is a fearless heart. Yeah, yeah. The hands are rough, but the heart's still gold. Another sunrise, another story told. Wake up early, sun on the docks. Boots hit wood, hear the city knock. Bills on my back, knocks in my chest, but I still give my work my best. I've tripped on words, I've said too much. Got tangled up in my own bad luck. But every scar, every frayed line taught me how to hold on tight. They laugh when I stress, say I'm wound too tight, say I worry wrong, say I live my life. But when the storm comes crashing through, I'm the one they're running to. So tie it right, don't let it slip. Hold your ground, don't lose your grip. If it breaks, we fix it again. That's how we rise, that's how we mend. I'm not perfect, never claim, but I stand tall just the same. With these hands, with all my flaws, I build my way forward. Yeah, I always do. I always do. I always do. I count my coins, I count my days. Try to keep fear out of the way. Got a loud mouth, heavy pride, but I never let my people slide. I don't shine like polished steel. I'm more sweat than I deal. But when things fall apart at sea, I'm the calm in the debris. Say I care too much, feel too deep, lose my sleep over promises I keep. But I'd rather bend than break in two. That's the kind of strength I choose. So tie it right, don't let it slip. Hold your ground, don't lose your grip. If it breaks, we fix it again. That's how we rise, that's how we mend. I'm not perfect, never claim, but I stand tall just the same. With these hands, with all my flaws, I build my way forward. Yeah, I always do. Maybe I worry, maybe I shout, maybe I doubt, then work it out. But when the world starts coming loose, I don't run, I reinforce. Every night is a choice I make. Every line says I won't break. I don't need applause or praise, just a reason to work another day. Step by step, nail by nail. If I stumble, I'll still prevail. No shortcuts, no running away. I earn tomorrow today. So tie it right, don't let it slip. Hold your ground, don't lose your grip. If it breaks, we fix it again. That's how we rise, that's how we mend. I'm not perfect, never claim, but I stand tall just the same. With these hands, with all my flaws, I build my way forward. Yeah, I always do. Hands are rough, but the heart's still true. Whatever's broken, we'll see it through. As long as I'm standing, as long as I choose, I'll build my way forward. Yeah, I always do. Yeah, I always do. Yeah, I always do. Yeah, I always do. Yeah, yeah. They said I was too loud, too different, too strange, so I turned it up. Let's go! They laughed when I made my own rhythm, said I don't fit in their system. Too wild, too bold, too strange, didn't follow their arranged lanes. But I was born with the beat in my chest. Every scar just had a finesse. They called it noise, I called it fire. Turned every doubt into amplifier. I've been dancing through the pressure, finding treasure in the chaos. Whether when the world said quiet down, I put a stage in my hometown. They tried to mute what made me glow, but the volume's something I control. Every setback just another sound that builds a drop when it comes around. Hear the critics talking loud, but I'm louder than the crowd. Every whisper turns to bass when I find my own place. Turn the noise up, let the world shake. If they don't get it, let them vibrate. Turn the noise up, feel the beat rise. Watch the fear disappear from your eyes. If they say you're too much, if they say you're misunderstood, that just means you're made to erupt. So turn the noise up, babe. I don't move to their metronome. I made my own frequency zone. Every failure hit off key. Now it's harmony inside of me. I've been remixing every pain, looping lessons in my brain. When life tried to skip my part, I scratched my way back to the start. They wanted silence, I brought thunder. They wanted doubt, I brought wonder. I don't shrink when pressure climbs. Pressure makes platinum shine. Different in a weakness, different is the reason I'm raw. The world might not know your song, but that don't mean it's wrong. Let static clear away, let your courage start to play. You don't need permission now, just take the stage and take a bow. Turn the noise up, let the world shake. If they don't get it, let them vibrate. Turn the noise up, feel the beat rise. Let your rhythm organize. If they say you're too much, if they say you're misunderstood, that just means you're made to erupt. So turn the noise up, babe. Hey, clap your hands if you've been doubted. Hey, jump if they said you're too loud. We don't hide in the background, we don't shrink when they look down. Turn the static into sparks, turn the dark into neon hearts. Every misfit, every dreamer, every quiet overachiever. You're not broken, you're original. Your sound is indivisible. When they try to press mute, that's when you reboot. Turn the scratch into power, turn the pressure into tower. Turn the critics into echoes, let you come through the crescendo. Turn the noise up, let it echo through the sky. If they doubt you, let them turn the noise up. Feel it in your veins, every loss rewind your brain. If they say you're too bold, shine. If they say you're offbeat, fine. History don't follow rules, it follows hearts that break the tools. So turn the noise up, please. So turn the noise up, please. So the noise up, please. I used to think I had to blend, tone it down just to pretend. But blending in just dull my spark and dim the rhythm in my heart. Now I celebrate the weird, the wild, the loud, the unapologized spirit. Every flaw became design, every scar a rhythm line. I don't need the crowd's approval, self-belief became my fuel. When the spotlight feels too bright, that just means you're doing right. Let them stare, let them doubt, that's what legends are about. The ones who shook the atmosphere started out right here. Turn the noise up, let it shake the fear. Let your courage real. Turn the noise up, let your truth ignite. You were born to amplify light. If they say you're too much, smile, you've been powerful all the while. Different isn't something to fix, it's the reason you exist. So turn the noise up, turn the noise up, noise up. Go down, down, your sound was made to shake this town. Turn the noise up, babe. Noise up, babe. So the noise up, please. They called it noise, I called it destiny. If they can hear you, you're already winning. Now turn it up. Yeah. If you ever felt too heavy for the world, if you ever stood alone in the storm, listen close. They see the scars across my chest, but they don't know what they mean. I held up the sea with these two hands so you could learn to stand. I bore the storm, I cracked the sky so you could learn to fly. When the world says bend or break, show them what you make. You're braver than the darkest night and brighter than the sun. I held up the sea. Now your journey's just begun. A real king doesn't rule alone. He builds a place called home. If you carry love inside your chest, you'll never fight alone. Stand tall. The sea remembers your name.